Hi there, that's right, it's the great and glorious and be famous one day, Nick Dutch, coming straight back on the camera yet again with another delightful tarot show. Now remember, a tarot reading is an entertainment service, but one you can possibly get some therapeutic benefit from, or use it as an opportunity to contemplate your life and the direction that you're progressing and you're going in the various different aspects such as relationships, career, and all the rest of that, okay? We got a couple of readings coming up, hope you enjoy them. If you yourself want to appear in the tarot show, then send me an email. Yes, I am providing free tarot readings, but I'm only providing them in the tarot show. So send your request through by email, not by leaving comments. I'd love you to leave comments as well. But remember, the reading requests go through by email on YouTube, or if you're watching this on MySpace, via MySpace, and then it will appear in one of the subsequent tarot shows that I'm doing. Okay, hopefully I can build up enough people making requests to justify me doing tarot shows every single day, and that'll be good for you, good for me, good for all of us. Okay, so without further ado, we're going to go straight on and do the first tarot show readings. Speak to you in just a moment. Okay, it's the great and glorious Nick Dutch here yet again. We've got another wonderful tarot reading to do. It's a YouTube user who's inquiring about a friend of hers to see whether they will become friends again. So what I'll do is I'll do the reading, we'll see what comes through, and we'll take it one step at a time, try and get you some clarity and guidance on that. The deck has already been shuffled, just doing a few cuts as I always do, just to increase the randomness so that we can actually get much more in the way of reliability here. Bear with me a second, please. Okay, we've got the signs for yourself, the signs for your friend here. I've got no idea what symbols are going to come through here, so we'll just see how it's going to work out. Alright, now, the signs in the middle, I call them the forces between you, okay? And it sometimes demonstrates an emotion, sometimes thoughts and feelings. In this case, it's demonstrating action. It's the Three of Coins reversed, essentially talking about hard work which is required to try and make sure that the connection actually starts building up again. It doesn't say that the hard work is actual, it doesn't say it's going to happen straight away. What it's saying is it's needed, that's why the symbols are reversed there. On your friend's side of things, we've got too much caution, too much of a sense of distance, and therefore it's not quite working out right. But we've also got a sense of there still being some kind of emotional attachment to you, as evidenced within the Princess of Wands. However, the Princess of Wands also has another meaning, and that's suggesting that there could be some distraction holding this person away from you. So a lot more work has got to be done. Yes, communication and shared experiences are essential, but in this particular case, it looks like you've got extra hurdles to overcome before you can actually start making communication and shared experiences actually work to your benefit. Now, on your side of things, it's very strong romantic signs, a sense of attachment and connection to your friend there. You've got some very strong feelings for this person, whoever they are, and essentially you'd like to make something happen and manifest. Now, as we move through the short-term, mid-term and long-term future, I would say the short-term and mid-term is showing signs of where the basic changes are going to happen, which is going to create the progress that you're after. So it may take between 3 to 6 months before you start seeing real progress there, but essentially you've got to work at it. You've really got to put the effort in, as is mentioned by the signs and the forces between you. But essentially, do I feel that change can happen? Let's just have a quick look and expand it. Yeah, very passionate signs at the outset there. So this time next year, your connection will either be an awful lot better as a result of hard work, or essentially nothing will happen because you haven't put in enough hard work to make sure it can happen. But essentially, we do still have a positive reading because we're still seeing some sense of connection there, despite the fact that there is a sense of distraction on the other person's side of things. But yes, it can happen, baby. Okay, we got another wonderful reading here today. We got an inquirer who's asking whether her sister's financial problems are going to improve. Firstly, let's just have a quick look at that. Alright. Okay, it looks to me like your sister's got some very big decisions to make. The way it's coming through to me within this particular reading is it's more a question of her particular conduct. Obviously, the Lover's card is talking about making big decisions, but in the very short-term future, we got a sense of unhappiness, a sense of restriction, a sense of possible even disappointment, which is getting in the way from real progress. So her money problems are partially to do with her own conduct and the way that she actually likes to operate within her life in terms of income and expenditure. She's got to become more disciplined to basically earning and looking after money, and also she's got to find help from outside sources to help her with her existing problems. Realistically, the choice is up to hers now. And as far as time frame is concerned, 4 months at the very outside it'll take her for her to start seeing progress. But a lot of that will have to be due to internal change. Now, the long-term prognosis is actually showing some signs of happiness and pleasure coming through here. So essentially that's looking very, very good. I don't feel that these financial burdens will be on her for too long. And essentially, when it's all over and she's back in control of her life again, it'll be like, you know, the last time she'll ever have any financial problems. This is like looking very, very good. 2 years from now, you'll both be looking back and laughing, so don't worry about that at all. Now, you also asked me whether you'll be going on a trip this summer. Let's just have a quick look and see what's coming through there. Bear with me a second, please. Looking out for signs of travel, looking out for anything mercurial, alright? Okay, well look at that. We've got the signs of air and fire. Now, air is often associated with travel, and fire is often associated with pleasure, okay? But this seems to be a bit of a varied situation. Yes, I do see the travel happening. I do feel that's out there for you. But I also feel that there's got to be some more changes that you've got to put in place to make sure it can work out okay. It's almost like there's some planning issues, or there's too many expectations which you've got to deal with. So it's not going to be a pure and perfect, wonderful time. So you've got to make sure you plan to make sure you can have a wonderful time rather than what is coming out in this reading, namely travel but with some issues, alright? Now you also asked about your relationship, see how that's going to work out. Bear with me a second, please. Once again, just doing my traditional cutting of the cards just to make sure we keep the randomness going. Standard 8-card relationship reading coming up. Bear with me a second, please. Okay, interesting. The forces between you, this is similar to what we've had in another reading recently. More hard work is going to happen. Obviously, the signs relating to hard work is actually upright, which means that yes, hard work and dedication is going to appear in this relationship connection to try and create change. At the moment, I don't see distraction, but I do see emotional disquiet on your partner's side of things, which is suggesting to me that although they can give you great gifts in the longer term, it's like they're clamming up, it's like they're going quiet, they're not really being open about how much good they could actually do you. So you got to think closely about how you can get this person to open up and to do so gently. And that can only happen with practice and with perseverance, alright? But the signs on your side of things are all talking about, yes, you're feeling that there are some difficulties here, but you've also got the desire to do something more or less miraculous to try and create the end result. Now let's have a quick look to see whether the end result is going to happen and take it basically from that point, okay? The sense here is rather peculiar, because we've got plenty of signs of communication, but we've also got a feeling of a bit of a winding road. Alright, so again, it's not going to be a straight line graph. There are going to be some difficulties and some challenges there on the way. Is it going to improve? I feel these signs here, which are not looking too happy, are essentially talking about what could happen if no work is being put in. I do feel that there is going to be something positive here, as is evident with the signs on your side and the signs on his side, and the fact that extra work is being done. I think we're getting some anomalous signals in the future part of the reading, so we can't rely upon that 100%, and it's definitely not relating directly to what's coming through to my own mind, so we may have to just move away from that and go with what I'm feeling, which is out of progress. Okay, good fortune, God. Hi there. I do hope you've enjoyed the readings. You've seen some of the things that can be covered. You can see some of the ways the reading can be done. Alright? We've seen some interesting things coming through within the readings, giving everyone a chance to contemplate what the readings are essentially all about. Now, if that reading was not for you, you yourself can still get a moment of contemplation. That's why this service is so important to be broadcast over YouTube. Because even if the reading wasn't for yourself, you can get another perspective on things happening in your life. And that's why this is such an important service, even in this technologically advanced day and age. Alright? Remember, rate the videos, leave plenty of comments and subscribe. If you want to have your request come out in the Tarot Show, quite simply, send me an email through YouTube and I'll get that sorted out. If you make a reading request in the comments, I won't look at it. Alright? If it's sent through via email, then I'll do it. And remember, don't make a request that you want me to look at outside of the Tarot Show. It's got to be in the Tarot Show, alright? Anything else will have to be done via live chat or on the phone via nickdutch.co.uk. Alright, I look forward to speaking to you again soon. Rate, comment, subscribe. Speak to you shortly. Bye for now.